Okay, so we're recording. So, hi, beautiful people. Thank you for those who did jump on the live. We were having a few technical difficulties, so we're recording it and I'll send it all to you. But hello, I'm Beth Rivers and I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne and soon to be area manager. And I am doing a little interview today with the beautiful Lucy West.
Hello, everybody.
So, Lucy, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your backstory, how you got into Arbonne, things like that.
Okay, perfect. So, hi guys. Well, thanks for interviewing me first of all. It's lovely to be on your video. So my name's Lucy West. I'm an independent consultant and executive regional vice president with Arbonne, which if you haven't heard the full lowdown of Arbonne, that won't really mean anything to you. But we'll touch on it in a little while. So my background is actually nothing to do with health and wellness or business. My background is in theatre management. So I used to work at Nottingham Playhouse, where I would basically coordinate productions, put the creative teams together, take the shows on the road on tour, program the venue. So yeah, it was quite a high level responsibility job. It was super hard work. I loved it. I loved being in the entertainment industry and the theatre industry, but it was not very well paid. So I was kind of just getting to that point in my life. I was in my late 20s and I was thinking, like, I want to buy a home and get married and go on nice holidays, and my salary just really isn't cutting it. I'm working 60 hours a week, but I never have any money left at the end of the month. So I kind of knew I needed to do something else. And then that's when I got approached about Arbonne. I had a message on Facebook and that's how I heard about it.
It's so lovely because both of our backgrounds are completely different. So obviously you come from that background, and for those that haven't heard about my background, I was actually a care assistant before Arbonne. So I was an apprentice in a care home. I was the activities manager, which basically meant I was doing all the activities for them, little pamper days, little paintings, cooking, things like that. Because I have a long-standing medical condition called fibromyalgia, doing things like that, like showering, bathing, feeding, and things like that, were just really difficult for me to be doing for other people when I was struggling to do it. So I realised that something had to change, and the money was £4 an hour, which is ridiculous for the work I was doing. Craziness. So it's lovely that we've both come into the business but from completely different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So I do have a few little questions for you.
Go for it.
First things first, so how long have you been in Arbonne?
I've been in Arbonne for 7 years, so it's a very long time.
How long did it take you to get to the level that you are now?
It took me 3.5 years to get to the vice president level. So that's the level when you receive your Mercedes-Benz cash bonus and you get Tiffany jewelry at Christmas time, which are the really lovely sort of material perks. But the other side of, like, the main reason why it was important to me to get to that level is that it more than tripled what I was earning in the theatre. Some months even quadruple what I used to earn in the theatre and above, actually. So it's, you know, significantly more income than I could ever earn in the theatre. But it's part-time and it's on my terms. So that's what was most important to me. Like, not so much the money, although of course money is important because it gives you a lifestyle. The more important that I could earn more than a full-time income, but on part-time hours. And that was a dream. When I started in 2012, I was like, that would be a dream. And I don't know if that will ever happen or I'll take it that far. But yeah, within 3.5 years, it was at that level. So, you know, I'm really, really proud of that. And I'm proud that I've got people in my team that have achieved the same thing as well.
Yeah, because you sponsored Liana, which is my upline, didn't you?
Yes. So me and Liana were best friends from university days and lots of fun drunken nights out. So yeah, she was one of my besties, and I knew straight away that I would love her in my business because she's so much fun, and I knew she'd be amazing because she had a really amazing work ethic as well.
She does. And without your yes and without her yes, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't know about Arbonne. So
Win-win.
so all win-win. So you were saying about how you like tripled and almost quadrupled your salary than what you were on when you were doing that. So I know what that has led to, but now that you have that income, what have you and your partner Owen able to do now?
Oh, well, we've been able, which was like always been a dream of mine, to pack up from the UK. I think it was the 16th of January 2019 that we left. And we've basically been out of the UK the whole year, just came back for a few weeks in September to travel the world. I think we're on our 8th country this year. So I'm currently doing this video from Vietnam, but we've lived in Australia this year. We've been to Malaysia, Fiji, the US for 3 months, and now we're doing Southeast Asia. So we've been to Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, and now we're in Vietnam. So yeah, I've literally been able to take my business virtual and build it whilst kind of traveling and being on the road and experiencing new things and new countries and new places and being in the sunshine most of the time. So yeah, absolutely loving it.
Yeah, you've done some amazing things. I think I was telling Bran, my partner, some of the things you've done, and I was showing him your traveling page, which by the way I will link when I share this, because her traveling page with her husband Owen is literally the cutest thing, and they've gone to some incredible places. Like, I think one of my favorite things is when you were feeding the elephants. That was so
yeah, that was the best.
like, they were hand feeding elephants like bananas and stuff. I was like, oh my god, that is going to be me and Bran.
Definitely. And that's it. And that's the thing with this business. Anyone watching this, I'm not special. I don't have some like fancy business degree, or like I didn't have any money behind me when I started my Arbonne business. I don't have, any particular skills or anything that was relevant to what you might think you need to have as a background to be successful in Arbonne. Knew nothing about skincare, knew nothing about nutrition, but what I did have was a drive and determination. So all I would say, like, for you and for anyone else watching this, if there's something you want to do, whether that's feed elephants in Thailand, go and live in Australia, buy your first house, pick your kids up from school every day, like, everyone's dreams and goals are different, but have something so tangible that it means something to you, that you're willing to work hard for it. That's all you need, is that, like, the reason for doing it and the willingness to work hard, and you will be successful. And everyone's time frame is different. So what it took me 3 years to do, I've got friends in Arbonne that did that in 3 months. I also have friends in Arbonne that it took them 10 years to do the same. So and that's just down to like effort level, what's happening in your life, like how quickly you want to go with the business, how many people you want to speak to. But everyone's going to get that as long as you stick it out, you don't quit, you work hard, and you have that vision and those end goals in mind. And that's it. Like, anyone can be successful. Like, I really am nothing special, like, trust me. So yeah, if I can figure it out, everybody else can.
One of my favorite things like to do with what you've just said is a quote, and I need to get it up in my room somewhere, is all you need is Wi-Fi and a dream. Like, I think Hetty says that all the time, and I just love that, because like I said, our backgrounds are completely different, and it's not just about the income potential. Like, me and my partner did a interview. I did an interview with him yesterday, which I will also post very soon, and we were talking about the like personal development side of it.
Amazing.
Like, he was talking about how one of his favorite things about this business is how much it's changed me as a person. Like, when I started, you would never ever get me interviewing someone or in front of a camera or anything like that, because I was just so anxious. So as well as doing all the amazing things and all the amazing money and your dreams, you also have the amazing personal development, which I love to talk about, because I'm a whole different person and I love it.
Yes, so important.
It really is. Okay, so what was I've got my questions wrote down.
Go for it.
5. I really want to know the answer to this one. So, as you're traveling the world, what is 5 products that you could not live without whilst traveling?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me just think. I wasn't prepped for this one, so I'm going to look around the room and think, right, what are the five? Well, definitely digestion plus, which is like a gut health supplement. It helps keep your gut bacteria healthy. Obviously, like with traveling, it's very easy to get run down. Obviously, you're eating different foods from different cultures, so that is like, to me, everyone should take that product every day, whether you're traveling or not. It just will keep your gut healthy. And touch wood, I haven't been ill at all this year, apart from when I was back in the UK in September. Like, so what does that tell you? Like, my goodness. But I swear that's because I'm basically like a rattling Arbonne nutrition catalog, because I take it all. So digestion plus, definitely on the nutrition. And then the second product, definitely on the nutrition, there's actually like three, is the fizz sticks. So I'm sure probably most of your followers will have heard you talk about them. So they're like a healthy energy drink. So, you know, I've done about 20 kilometers of trekking the last 2 days, and I had a fizz stick, and that just got me through today after doing like 15k yesterday. Like, they're absolutely brilliant, but just giving you that like long, slow release energy, you know, really super healthy, loads of like vitamins in there. We're plant-based eaters as well, so they're great for your vitamin B12, which can sometimes be lacking when you have like a veggie vegan diet. So they're brilliant. And then the third one on the nutrition, and then I'll pick some other things, is the hydration. So that's actually comes under our Phytosport range, and I think a lot of people overlook that range. So they think, oh, it's for sports people. Like, everyone can benefit from Phytosport, particularly the hydration. So for me, with long flights, like when you fly, you lose so much water and you get so dehydrated. So they're essential for like before, during, and after a long flight for me. Again, like hiking today, like just helps replenish those electrolytes and that loss of hydration. So they are absolutely amazing. And like, should you get the odd like poorly tummy, as sometimes can happen when you travel, they're great for after that as well, because again, they just help replace like your salts and electrolytes and things that you need to replace. So that's kind of three on the nutrition. The other sort of essentials really for me, like, I can't pick just one product. Like, it's the whole skincare range. People think I'm mad because I travel the world with full on eye cream, serums, night cream, toner, cleanser, like the lot. But I can't not use it all, because like my skin has never looked better. My skin actually looks better now, even though I'm 7 years older from starting Arbonne, than what it did 7 years ago. And I think that just speaks volumes. You know, so many girls my age, so I'm turning 34 this month, so many girls my age are now using Botox and fillers, and that's fine if that's what they want to do. But I would honestly say to anyone considering any of that stuff, like, use Arbonne, like invest that money, what you would spend in all that toxic stuff that it's actually too early to tell what the health effects of that are going to be, because it's only been a popular thing like the last 5-10 years. Like, use something, oh sorry, my battery went, then I'm back now. But yeah, use something that's like plant-based, pure, safe and beneficial, that's not going to have any like bad adverse side effects. So literally the whole skincare range, I'm going to say that's my product 4. And then product 5, what would it be? I would say probably like the lip balm, because again, traveling a lot, like your lips can get really dehydrated, so just having like an Arbonne lip balm to hand is amazing. But I mean, I could literally talk about every product in the catalogue because they're all so good.
I was just going to say, I was the exact same. When I did something similar with Liana, she asked me what my favourite product was, and I was like, all of them, because I could literally...
It's very hard to pick one.
It is.
Yeah, I could never pick just one. So yeah, top 5 is a better question. At least you got a bit of a chance of answering that.
One thing I did want to add on to the hydration, I mean, I love all the nutrition, as pretty much all of my network will know now. The nutrition is the reason I'm fibro-free, no longer in a wheelchair, no longer using a walking stick, so I cannot praise the nutrition any more than
incredible.
I still can't believe that I am where I am. But the hydration, I mean, I do not drink now. Like, I don't really drink alcohol very often, like probably like the occasional glass of gin or like Prosecco or something. But I know that a lot of people in my network do drink, and I will tell you now, best ever thing for a hangover is a fizz stick and a hydration. Oh my days.
Yeah,
It is amazing.
It really is. It really works.
So good. I love it. I'm trying to say like some of my favorite products, but I just can't even think. The fizz sticks are amazing.
All of it.
All of it, literally all of it. Just give it all. I'm always having.
Normally, I would say like, yeah. If I was at home, I'd probably would pick other things like the mascara and the foundation. But as you might be able to see, I literally have no makeup on. I hardly ever wear makeup when I'm traveling. It's just out of laziness, really. So yeah, but then that's the great thing about Arbonne as well. Like 7 years ago, I never had the confidence to go out the house without makeup on, and now it's super rare for me to wear makeup. Basically, it's more of a rare thing for me to wear it than to not wear it. So that's really nice.
Yeah, I was the exact same. Like before I did Arbonne, you would not catch me with like nothing on. Like if I was wearing nothing, or like someone came round, I'd have to like top up like my spots or like my rosary and stuff like that. And the majority of the time I do like my lives and videos and stuff with no makeup on. I really need to sort of like top up when I'm doing like businessy things. But the confidence I have now to do that is still shocks me, because I used to hate the way I looked. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
Last
so good.
thing I want to say is, have you got any advice for anyone listening, whether it be if they have any queries about the business or any queries about the products? What would be your advice to them?
Okay, well, my advice would be to really just jump in. There's only so many questions that you can kind of ask and figure out the answers to without actually being in the business. You know what I mean? Like you'll always be questioning until you actually just jump in and do it. And that was me. So I considered the business for about a week and was asking lots of questions. And I just thought, I'm not really going to know the answers to many more of these questions until I actually jump in and try it for myself. Does that make sense? So it's like people, of course, can direct their questions at you and you can give them great answers. But this isn't a mortgage decision, you guys. You know, you've not got to put 10 grand to do this business. It's literally buying some products that you would spend money on throughout the month anyway, whether that's 50 quid in boots on a couple of items to makeup, a tenner in the supermarket on some shampoo and conditioner. You know what I mean? All these little spends. I think, oh my gosh, like I couldn't spend that money on myself on products. The fact is you already do. You're just not spending it all in one go. But this is an expense, like a boo. So my biggest advice for people that have got questions, worried about it, thinking about it, is to stop overthinking and start doing it. Your worst case scenario is you're going to have a beautiful bathroom cabinet with some great skincare, or a kitchen cupboard that is full of literally the world's best nutrition, which will have you feeling absolutely bloody amazing. That's your worst case scenario. You either got some nice face or a healthy gut. That's literally the worst case scenario. And if you don't want to carry on, you'll fall in love with the products and you want to share them. So that's my biggest advice, is to just jump in.
Yeah, I definitely second that. There's so many questions that you get when you're doing the business. Like even now, like I've been in the business like almost 4 years, I think. But I didn't do anything until like last year. But you just, so many questions pop up, and you're like, when you're doing the business, and you'll never have all of the answers. But one of the great things about this is there is literally thousands and thousands and thousands of people that do this business that you can message and ask. Like I have a couple girls in Australia and in Brisbane who, like Sarah and people like that, like I will just sort of like comment on their story, like, oh my gosh, this is really good, what did you do, like how did you do this, with little questions. So it doesn't even have to be someone in your country. You've got people everywhere.
Yeah, so true.
So thank you so much for jumping on.
You're welcome.
It was really lovely to speak to you. We all miss you because obviously you're not in the UK at the moment.
Miss you guys as well, but we'll be back in about 5 or 6 weeks, so not long.
Yes. And Vegas, I will be seeing you in Vegas as well. Like I'm really pumped up for that at the moment.
Oh my gosh, we love Vegas. Yeah, annual work trip to Vegas. Can't complain. So yeah.
It's going to be amazing. And I'm taking the other half with me this year. Oh, it's going to be amazing.
Yay!
But thank you so much for jumping on, and enjoy the rest of your travels, and I shall see you soon.
See you in the new year, my love.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for watching.
Thanks everyone for listening. Bye.